Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to for wherever you may be. Welcome back to more Super Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer Tournament action here on Speed Gaming. My name is the Crazy Dude, and we are here at the semifinals. And we got a very exciting matchup today between highflyer28 and HUmanMustard. Winner moves on to the championship, while the runner-up, well, they'll be playing for bronze a little later on. And with me for today is the Haxor. Hi, Hax. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. How are you?
I've had a fun weekend, I'd say.
It's good. It's good to hear. Good to hear. Hope everybody's weekend was well. As you mentioned, semifinals here, so a spot in the finals up for grabs. We have High Flyer making his first appearance this deep into the tournament, so we'll have his work cut out for him today, as HUmanMustard is the runner-up from last year, looking to go back to the finals for the second straight year.
Yeah, winner will be moving on to face the winner of Ratboy versus Danny P-Speed on Thursday. While the runner-up will be facing the loser of that one for bronze. But right now, let's just make sure we're focused on this one. And from what I'm seeing on the stream, are my eyes not fooling me? And this is the best of 5.
That is correct. The semifinals are best of 5 this year, as well as the finals. So we will have a BO5 today. So we are guaranteed to see at least 3 seeds.
Wow. I kind of feel spoiled in that regard. As for what you're going to be seeing, it's the same flags we've been seeing all throughout the bracket round. So not really much to mention, other than that the hammers won't break the locks. No end cards. You all know that.
Yes, that is correct. All right, I will send the runners off here.
And while you do that, I think now's the best time as any to ask that question. What world are we going to see first for this first race?
We're going to go World 1. We're just going to do, the vanilla order. It's the correct order. It's the most lawful order,
Your team order versus team chaos. I'm for fun. Let's go with 4.
Wait, 4? What's fun about 4?
It's Big Land. Everyone loves Big Land.
Okay, that's fair. You are right about that. People definitely love World 4.
Oh. And it's a 2-fort-1. And the lock placement is rather curious. That one in the top middle could be 1 fort.
Yeah, the good news for him is there's not really a decision to make here. There's an obvious route, but could potentially play 2 forts, or have to play 2 forts here. It's rough to get the Chungus Bro at the end of this level. Sometimes they kind of, as you saw there, levitate in the air as you spawn them. It's really odd.
Oh yeah. Oh, and a bridge has to be built. So even if this isn't the answer, they're gonna have to build the bridge anyway.
Yep. And wow, that was really nifty by High Flyer, getting P-Speed there. Small, not super easy to do in Randomizer. Is gonna intelligently pick up the star here. Gonna go for the 1 cycle. Doesn't get the P-Speed back, but has enough iframes there to get the 1 cycle. And Mustard gonna be just too slow.
So that'll give High Flyer an early lead then.
Absolutely. So yeah, decent lead for him here. Probably 8 to 10 seconds coming out. And that's the one they needed.
Yeah, that builds the bridge. High Flyer going for some insurance and grabbing the item from the mushroom house. Mustard going right for it. And we have 3-2.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you just don't want to continuously go on the level small. And so I get that. But he must have got something I missed. What did he get from it?
I wasn't actually paying attention. I was more looking at HUmanMustard's side.
So yeah, considering he didn't equip it, he must have got a hammer suit or a fire flower because I think he would have equipped it otherwise. Oh, he got a
Jetsing Tanuki.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tail for when it's needed.
Yeah, actually would have been a pretty good stage there for a tail, believe it or not. Mustard draws a good stage. Oh! A little too slow there on the reaction. So it is generally a good stage if you're small, but yeah, sometimes these enemies are a little strange in how they fall, and we see that they're falling right on top of him.
High Flyer able to tank that hit.
Yep. Yeah. Just you know, having the power up really helping there.
Time to face the hammer, bro. What do we got?
Not equipping.
Oh, this is one where you don't want to be big.
Oh my goodness.
Rather, you don't want to be small, rather. Oh,
yeah.
No!
Is Mustard gonna go? He's not gonna go the other mushroom house. Interesting. Okay.
High Flyer equipping the Tanuki. Oh no, not again for Mustard!
Okay. He's not gonna... Okay, he's gonna see what this other tile is, and it's a much better tile, so he should be fine here.
Yeah. And the first airship we have is the Cannon Gauntlet, number 5.
So yeah, you can kind of see... oh, man. High Flyer really could have taken a nice lead here had he equipped that Tanuki, kind of committing the cardinal sin of randomizer,
wow.
I'd say.
Two-hitter, and the finishing blow was a statue finish. Very nice. That looked like a 342.
All right. Mustard had to worry a little bit about the hitbox there. Did get the jump and could have potentially taken the death there, but Larry was nice today.
And it's a 355 for Mustard, so a 13-second lead for Flyer, leaving 1.
Yeah, ultimately not that bad for Mustard, although he's going to think he's much further behind than he is, I think.
And it's 3. And it looks not a very strong chance that the answer is going to be any one of those 4 pipes.
Yeah, it's possible they all just lead to each other, so we'll see.
Meaning the answer would be on the far right.
Yep.
That would be kind of silly. It would be kind of funny though if like the pipe was on one of the random islands in the middle. Oh, we find the answer, but we need to break a lock.
Yeah, this is going to be a really long world here, so they're going to have to play at least 3 stages, and one of those pipes will take him to the right side of the screen, and likely to where the fort is, but it's going to be a while.
If I had to guess, this is probably our 1 fort world, too.
Yeah, chances are pretty good. We don't see any other obstacles, so...
Unless both forts are on the right.
And Mustard getting the stomp there on the second Lakitu, so gonna pick up a little bit of time here on Flyer. Via that, so...
Uh-oh, I don't like that! The jail cell with a boss pass! That might not be the best idea, Flyer, but we'll see how you play it.
Yeah, the Tanuki suit would have been really nice here, obviously. And, yeah, it's looking like
he's going for clips.
Yeah, he's wanting to clip this, but he's got the bass spawned up above, so it's not a big deal here. Oh, what is this enemy set?
It's it's one that has jokes.
What the heck is this? This is true. This is really bad. I don't... What the heck? Okay.
As good colleague Leslie Pro 04 likes to say sometimes, that is a disgusting act, and we're sorry that had to happen on our air.
Yeah. Very, very nice from Flyer there. Really smart to use the shell, and then also maintain the P speed afterwards, so he's going to be able to get the clip here.
He's going to try to.
Yeah, he'll get it eventually.
First try every time.
Mustard, ooh, I don't know about this decision.
Yeah, meanwhile, if High Flyer slowing down, didn't want the 5-up. Oh, I just noticed now that Mustard is low on lives himself. Gonna have to play super careful.
That is true.
Oh, his...
Alright, Flyer's got a shell. I was hoping to kind of use it for... Oh, the Paragoomba! He's gonna be able to get the H-jump now. Very nice. Using that Paragoomba.
I almost thought Highflyer was gonna go for left pipe strats and see what the bonus item was there.
Ooh, Mustard making a mistake there, actually killing the boss pass. He's gonna have to wait for it to respawn up top here. Flyer playing exceptionally well in the early going here. Mustard having some trouble with this clip. Does eventually get it here.
There you go. First try every time. You know.
Indeed, indeed. Ooh, a little bit of a miscue by Flyer there. Does pick up a hammer from the coin ship, so...
Now, where was that a second ago? Honest.
So yeah, you definitely want the coin chip there. Oh, it is 2 forts. Look at that. Yeah, this is rough. They're gonna have to play another stage here.
Well, or find the pipe that takes into the fort on the right.
It's blocked. They gotta play the stage. Yeah.
Oh, of course. So
Yeah.
if this doesn't break the lock we see on the screen, we know this is the answer.
Yep, and Flyer picking up a good item for the stage here. The tail.
Gotta be careful on 1/6 beta, though. The enemies can come in over the top without you even noticing.
Yeah, the good news is you can float above the screen there and get high enough where they can't actually hit you. So there is a little bit of a spot off screen where enemies can hit you, but with the tail, it's not much of a problem. Should damage boost here. Oh, he's going to keep it. Interesting. Okay.
And now we have 8 fort.
Gonna keep the tail versus getting the fire flower here. Interesting choice. I think it's gonna be a little harder to one cycle with the tail.
Well, we'll see. Gotta make it over there first. Here we go. Does he tank the damage?
Yeah, he'll have to take damage here to.
No, he's not gonna go for it. He's not gonna go for it.
No, he didn't even go for the one cycle. Interesting. Okay.
Probably wanted to check the box here. It is not what he was hoping for. Not even gonna do the clip there. No reason.
No, this is. I think that's the item he wanted. I think he might not have waited, or he waited.
Oh, just enough
just
time
barely.
to do that?
Okay.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I think he wants to keep this tail in case he's got to play this other fort. He's banking on it being Fort Knox.
Oh, a forced draw to do it, and it's Air Force.
Tail's pretty good on this stage, but can be a little tough to navigate sometimes.
Yeah, now it only gets tougher with taking a rocky wrench to the face.
Have to duck there, very good. While Mustard should have an easier time getting the one cycle here. It looked like at the end things were set up pretty good for him to keep the fire too.
Let's see if Mustard gets it. Oh, he has to slow down because of the cycle.
Yep, it was vanilla.
Yeah, had to slow down because of that rotodisc, though.
Well, you always have to, yeah. That's the vanilla pattern. We'll have fire as well for the Air Force, so gonna pick up a little more time here again if he can keep it.
Speaking of fire, High Flyer loses it on the way to Wendy. 1 hit. 2 hits is all it is.
It looks like the boom booms aren't randomized, just so anybody could, that wants to know, their HP can be randomized, but it looks like they're all 3-hitters, so.
And it's an 11:09 for High Flyer, leaving 3.
Yeah, Mustard should be joining shortly. He's going to skip the Hammer Bro there. He did get the important item.
P-Wing from the letter. It's 4 next.
Pipe choice here, so which pipe are you going to go? Alright. Both leading to fort. This is the one that you'd want to pick first because the fort's in your way anyway. So if it's the other fort, it's really just the same amount of time regardless.
Did we see that a bridge needed to be built on the left?
Always, yep. There's always a bridge.
Well, you can never take it for granted, is all I'm saying.
World 4, yeah, is one of the few where there's always a bridge, so. And see once he scrolls here, and gonna have to play the other one. So
looks like there was a lock on the right that when it scrolled, but it was broken. At least if that's what I'm seeing correctly.
Mustard going to the correct fort right away is gonna save a pipe transition here.
Let's see if he goes top path. Oh!
It's clipped there a little bit, but is going to pick up the star here for the insta-kill.
Yeah,
so
but Mustard's
no harm,
picking up a lot of time now, going immediately to the right one.
Yeah, he'll save a a back and forth pipe transition, so pretty good for him.
There will still be levels to play, of course, but still.
Yep. Yeah, he's behind a level.
And we'll have to fight a hammer, bro.
Does get a really generous fight there from the hammer bro.
Picks up a star, too.
Mustard gambling on this being 7F1. Unfortunately, it is 4F2, and it's vanilla world here. Alright, we get 5-6. Flyer going for the P-speed here. Little tricky. Does the turn back there, he should be home free now.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool one to see done fast, because those Sky Beetles can be very difficult to negotiate if they don't spawn in immediately.
Absolutely. Mustard getting fire back here.
Has to face the other bro.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot. Really go! He almost didn't take damage too. That was really good.
So close, but had to take a sock to the face. Aw, but in a 1-up too. He was wanting a mushroom there. And we have Airship 7. No, Airship 6, excuse me.
Unfortunately, Mustard didn't keep that tail. Would have been able to pick up some good time here as well. Alright, is wanting to keep the fire here for fighting the boss here. Makes sense. He is notorious for hitboxing people, let's
see what they get. 2 hits.
Oh boy.
3 hits.
Oh boy.
4 hits.
Okay.
It's a 5-hitter.
Alright, gentle. No jumps there.
Yeah, kept him in control the whole time. Well done. And it'll be a 15-11 leaving 4.
Yeah, if Mustard can get a fire kill here, gonna pick up a lot of time. Is kind of tricky to fire kill this guy though, because he does like to jump around. So
there it is! There it is! And it's gonna be a 1540 for Mustard.
Yeah, this is a tough decision for Flyer here. There is enough stages in his way that potentially that fort isn't required, so is opting to skip it now, which I don't blame him for.
I wouldn't blame Mustard for going with see the fort, play the fort strats here.
Yeah, it's tough because if you play it, you play an entire extra level, and if you don't play it, you only have to do an extra pipe transition, so it's...
Mustard's opting to play the level first. Oh, it's double locked. And we have 3 fort now, the underwater fort. And I know some of you are disappointed. Oh well. I don't adhere to those memes.
Yeah, thankfully for Flyer too, not a stage that's particularly menacing. because he is small again.
And we saw beforehand that people were... Well, Flyer was practicing door 3 strats. Looks like Mustard's just gonna play it straight and go for 6. Oh, but 3F2 is the correct answer.
Oh, and he's small for the right level, too.
Oh.
Wow.
He's gonna go for it. Almost had it.
Yeah, he'll get it. Eventually.
Come on. He's taking a few tries on this. He's almost there. The more he... Yeah, I can't blame him now. Just go ahead and play 6-9. He must feel like Mustard's breathing down his neck now after that many tries.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's one of those things where...
You either get it the first try or not at all.
Well, nah, I mean, when you're small, he's in the best situation for it because he gets a lot of tries. It's just, I don't know, wasn't prepared for it today, I guess.
Yeah. Or it could be an alternate case where you go in there with Wing. Yeah, and
okay,
just...
this is funny. The crossroads was 6-9 and 6-10.
Oh, a big misstep for Flyer. Unless that was intentional.
Yeah, he keeps going into level small, which is a recipe for disaster. And the randomizer does pick up a mushroom here, so that's good.
Well, I mean, it's high risk versus high reward, right?
High risk, very little reward. Yeah, might as well equip some power-ups.
And from all appearances, it looks like it's going to be Mustard first to the airship. Ooh, a cloud. That could come in handy later. Oh, I take it back! HUmanMustard getting a 5-up!
He's a star.
And it looks like it's airship 2. Highflyer losing P-Wing.
That looked intentional.
Yeah, I know. I figured it would be.
I've never seen that strat, but that did look intentional. That was interesting.
Okay. One hit for Morton. Morton's not heavy. That's it, that's all.
And we've got a race. Mustard probably feels like he's pretty far behind, but in reality, he's right there with him.
20 flat for Highflyer on Screen Flash. Yeah, 20.03 for Mustard. This is tightened up considerably.
Yeah, he's gained time really on every world since 1.
Yeah, this could be a crazy finish. And now we're on to Pipe Maze. Don't have to play those levels, just go into the pipe. We'll have to play the Piranha though. No music boxes here.
Surprised he didn't equip the star. It's really good for this stage. Now he's gonna have to wait it out and see Mustard taking a lead as a result, because he does have that tail, which allows him to fly over a lot of this stuff.
We'll see how long it lasts, though. And now we have 3-pipe Monty.
That we do.
In the first pipe we find... the Room of the View!
Alright, we got a lock, so... I think this is the 1-fort world. So they need to find one of those pipes that leads to that island.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while I'm not a fan of memes, that's the one thing I love seeing, the Room with the View. And I love that the community has just adopted that name too.
Mustard gets there first.
Ooh.
He's gonna want to keep this tail too, because that high chance, I think, of that being 7F1. So
yeah, I agree. With that's just how the randomizer is sometimes. The forts will pair with the worlds usually.
Yeah, we definitely do see that from time to time, or like certain forts pairing with each other, like the World 7 and the World 4 ones.
Let's see. No, it's 6F3. Elevator or carpet fort.
Yep. Still pretty good to have the tail here, as you can see. Was able to damage boost there and make it through it pretty quick.
An alright elevator, I guess.
Yeah, just the one annoying enemy there. Flyer having a little bit of an easier time. Does go for the clip there, shorts it a bit.
Wow. Going for 100% strats there and randomizer? That's rather bold. Highflyer got lucky that Rogue Hotfoot didn't get any closer.
Yeah, thankfully it was the one that spawns in the middle, so its patrol area doesn't quite make it to the right side of the screen. Now we gotta figure out which pipe leads us to the end here. Oh, okay. So yeah, Flyer with the right idea, checking these pipes over here. It seems to be one of those. Oh, never mind.
I feel like I think it's the far left. The far lower left.
It looked like they led to each other.
And now we see the Great Maze.
Yeah, it's this pipe right in front of us. Yep, he's got it. It's got to be this one. He's checked the rest of them. So
now now it's on to play a couple of levels.
Yep, and that other pipe there is going to lead to the Mushroom House. So, and meanwhile, Mustard getting the beta stage while Flyer dealing with 7-9. So Mustard stage is quicker, but is a bit more scary here in this bottom section. It's pretty good enemies here at the end, though.
I have no doubt that if that Angry Sun wasn't there, he'd go for the clip strats.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's been trying to kill it. He might not have done the 4 for 4, but he'd have tried some of the clips anyway. So yeah, Mustard making it out just by virtue of picking the faster level there.
Yeah, and Mustard's into 4-3 first.
Flyer taking damage there. Does manage to keep the P-speed, so that was pretty nifty. Oh, does lose it eventually, though. Yeah, he damage boosted a little early there with the leaf. I would have liked to have seen him damage boost in the second part, because it would have allowed him the iframes to do the normal strat.
Could have been a good position to just tank it for sake of keeping P-speed.
Exactly, yep. You're exactly right.
And we're... hard to believe it, but we're basically even now. My goodness.
Yeah, I think Flyer has a cloud that Mustard doesn't have, is what I think Chad was saying.
That makes a lot of sense. I remember the cloud from 2. Let's see what the hands will have to offer us. Anything good? P-Wings isn't terrible. We still haven't seen 7F1.
Yeah, there's definitely some good P-Wing levels left. You're right, 7F1, 6F2, 7-6. We haven't seen any of those yet, so... 6-5.
But what we are going to be seeing now is the airship. And it's appearing to be Airship 3.
Yeah, and Flyer having the tail here, able to fly over the mast there. The P-Wing. So it does make it to the fight a little quicker.
Heavy Ludwig. 2 hits. 3 hits, and that's all.
Oh. Ooh, getting the off-screen there.
Mustard with Fire could not do that, so Flyer's going to take back the lead. Looked like a 26-36. But
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up an additional 4 seconds here.
Okay, time to see what awaits us next. We're on to 5, and immediately we have to build. Oh, super tanks! I almost mistook this for the fake tank.
Yep. And yeah, we're this is gonna build our bridge here. So
Yeah,
no, that's true.
Don't even have to negotiate those other levels.
Mustard should pick up a little bit of time here again on the boom fight having fire. Does the stomp just in case it's a one-hitter if it's randomized, but it appears in this seat it is not. So they got one more level of play here, and then they'll check that pipe because it allows them a free check here.
Be a little curious to see if either of our runners could go for the bros that are on the ground, just for having some extra comfort. Ooh, great moves by Mustard to avoid that spiny on the at the exit pipe.
Yeah, it was really well done there.
Okay, we have
Ooh, they're gonna want to play the
tower.
Spiral tower. Yep, because it leads them right to the end. Now, the thing is, for Flyer, he's kind of running out of chances to use this cloud, so...
Flyer being bold and using the star, knowing that if you're doing that, you need P-Speed to go up the pipe. Well done.
Yeah, and it's going to save him a lot of time, too, because as you can see, the way the bottom part was configured there, you needed it to get P-Speed, so...
So basically, Flyer doing the little things correct to keep the lead.
Now, unfortunately for Mustard there, the Roto Disc giving him a pattern that isn't nice there.
High Flyer using another P-Wing. Oh, but opting to get rid of it immediately. Probably just wanted the P-Speed to go through the middle section.
Yeah, it seems like he had a pretty good idea this was going to be the airship, so...
Gotta love that deductive reasoning. Heavy Roy, so our heavies are vanilla. Is that 3? 4? That seems like 4. $29.43 on Flash for High Flyer.
So yeah, by process of elimination,
And it's a
should have World 6.
And it's a 29.59 for Mustard, leaving 5.
So yeah, the good news for Flyer here is he's likely going to have an opportunity to use the cloud here, but not guaranteed.
Ooh. Oh. Was hoping it was the abandoned fort of 7. But instead it's 7F2.
Yeah, right idea, wrong fort there. And Mustard gonna skip it. Which, I don't think Flyer necessarily wanted to keep P-Speed there. But, yeah. And this is kind of a disgusting 1-1 we have next. Oh my goodness. The chomp, the lag. Run, oh!
The dog just wanted to say hello. That's all.
Jeez.
In case people forget, the chain chomps are supposed to resemble dogs.
So yeah, Mustard getting the pipe check here.
Ooh, that's pretty far.
Did he see where the other pipe was? I'm surprised he went straight for the level. Oh, Flyer!
Wow! The one tile wide pit gets a victim. Not often you see that.
There's definitely at least one fort required here, but the question is there more than one fort? Okay. Yeah, there. You actually need. I think you need 2 forts here. I didn't see. No, never mind. There's a lock there. Okay, never mind. Nope. Just need to select one of the right forts here. So there's 2 options.
Meanwhile, Mustard picks right and does finally discover the abandoned fort.
We say Mustard luck now. Well, does it break one of those locks? It does.
So it's just smooth sailing after getting through this level.
Yep. It's kind of a longer stage, but not too bad. Not too bad to play.
And by virtue of HUmanMustard's routing, he has the lead again.
He does. We're gonna see what this other stage. Oh, he's got the cloud. So
I
there the
take
cloud
that
comes into
right
play.
back.
He had one opportunity exactly to use the cloud, and thankfully
What
he
a
did
time to
remember.
play the trump card.
But it's not a huge lead.
Oh.
Does have the right power up here though for a quicker kill.
And
Very
there
good.
it is. There it is. Okay. 3320 going into Bowser's, going to the castle of Bowser. Okay, folks, it's time for that question. How many bridges are we needing to build?
Zero.
-2. What are you thinking? 7. Jeez. 3. It's always 3. Well, if you said 4, you're out, and I hope that's the fake tank.
And the pipes lead to each other, so we're linear here. They may have to go back here though.
Let's see where this goes. It's the hand bridge, but it's it's the top part. This has to go to the dark maze, I think.
It's funny, both runners making the same choice here, and they're both
3 fort tiles on here.
Yeah, it does look like the other tank is the fort, actually. So
the one behind the lock on the first screen is probably the fake tank.
yeah, I think that's correct.
And meanwhile, we have 4-1 on Mustard's side.
Yeah, Mustard trying to get the information first.
That broke something. That broke something in the dark maze. So if you said 3, you're out.
Yeah, Mustard trying to get the information first. That should that area where the lock broke. That should be a pipe up there.
Checking the lower right first. Let's see what happens.
Ooh.
He found Bowser, but but a bridge needs to be built.
Okay.
Meaning,
it could be this one.
Mustard found the main portion of the hand bridge.
He's got the right power up for it.
Oh, he's going for underside strats. He's going for it.
Is it this tank though? It's either this or the tank. So the match is going to be decided here.
Yeah. Time to see. Someone is about to hit the jackpot. It'll be important to know if we see anything break. Oh no, it's not!
Yep, Flyer's got it.
Oh, this is gonna be such heartbreak. Time to see if Highflyer has the answer. No, that's not it either! Then it's gotta be the other tile. It's either the other tile in the dark maze.
Okay, it's the ship. Oh man.
And what do you know? It's vanilla. I'd complain to somebody, but I think the suggestion box would be lost.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mustard hadn't played the tank yet, so still kind of decided the race there for him not being correct. And the unfortunate thing as well is that Flyer hadn't even played the vanilla fort, so...
No hammer suit means they gotta earn this a little. Oh, Flyer going for glory, gets the first clip, no problem. Gets the easy one, no problem. But gets all three of them, no issue at all.
Yeah, we're 35 fireballs away from Flyer taking the first game.
Gotta be careful though, because as we have to constantly remind, the hitboxes for this year's tournament have been corrected. You can't just hang underneath Bowser's head and pummel away.
Yeah, that's a good point. So the old vanilla fire kill doesn't work either, fortunately.
But regardless, ladies, gentlemen, others, please get your GGs out for High Flyer. They are about to take game 1 with an official time of 38:01. What a back and forth. And it appears that Mustard has thrown in the towel, opting to just get right to the next one. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, take a break, set everything up for game number 2. Hard to believe that we still have at least 2 more of these to go before our winner's decided. So, like I said, let's take a break, allow ourselves to decompress, and when we come back, game number 2 between High Flyer and HUmanMustard. Don't go anywhere.
All right, welcome back, everybody, for race 2 in this best of 5 series, High Flyer versus HUmanMustard. Once again, I am the Haxer, and joined once again by Crazy Dude. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing a good time, and if somehow you're having a good time here watching all this stuff, you should follow all of it all. You know, the SpeedGaming family and networks, our runners, us, if for some reason you enjoy us. Anyway, as we're just getting ready to get going into game number 2, we have to ask that burning question again. What's the first world?
Yeah, kind of that seed, that first one felt pretty rough for both of them. I kind of get the impression that they both thought they were behind at different points, just based on some of the decisions that were made.
Well,
but
I guess
yeah.
we're starting off with 2 now, and it's a forced draw, 2 levels, and then the fort. We're starting off with 6 to 10.
All right, got some good power-up opportunities on the stage.
Oh, fire
that is a
nipper!
Oh my god.
What a trap! That is diabolic.
Yeah, we may go see them play the non-required level if this is too much of an issue. But Mustard doing the smart thing here, gonna get the star, gonna be able to take it out, so is gonna have another power-up opportunity here. We'll take that. So very good start for Mustard here on the second
Oh,
round.
High Flyer just able to get P-Speed and get over the fire nipper.
Oh yeah, using the P-Speed strats, pretty handy.
Oof. I thought we were gonna be in for disaster out of the chute. I rolled this seed.
Yeah, just the one enemy kind of rough there. So yeah, second try for both of them, pretty good.
There's nothing wrong about second try.
Nah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell what that nipper is too. It didn't fire right away, and then it did.
Oh.
And you know.
No, I had every suspicion that it was a fire nipper. Location like that, it had to be. I think the color also gave it away too.
Yeah, Mustard making it out here first, out of 5-1 into the fort. What are we getting? 8 fort.
More disappointment from chat because Gatekeeper isn't in its proper spot.
Yeah, is gonna have to be a little careful here on Mustard. Don't want to take damage again. Very good to make it through that section without it.
Meanwhile, Flyer is gonna want to do their best to keep Fire.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough for Mustard to get a one cycle here. He's gonna have to have a good enemy set at the end. Looks good. Oh, didn't get the P speed back.
I think they wanted
Flyer's
to power
getting
up. That isn't a bad consolation prize.
Nope, not bad. So yeah, Flyer by nature of the one cycle there, getting the lead.
Let's see what we have over here. Gotta play around. Can't even...
Yep, gonna have to go around. The pipe is not useful here, and both making the mistake of first going in, just autopilot there.
And no chance of... And not even early hammer could help here.
Nope. It's gonna use these P speed strats here to good effect, and very, very well done. Mustard doing it a bit quicker here, gonna pick up some time.
Let's see what the airship has, the coin ship has.
Yeah, Flyer having this fire flower is going to be really beneficial here. We'll be able to take these out before they shoot boomerangs, so going to save a little bit of additional time.
Music box, we didn't see that for our first game.
No, you're right. I don't think we saw one at all.
No, we didn't. Flyer tanking some damage to keep P speed.
The Paragoomba was coming. Gets it back.
Nothing wrong with that. Here comes Lakitu. And there goes Lakitu.
I was gonna say, I wonder if Mustard will just keep it here, which looks like he is gonna do it, because there is a fort coming up. Not the worst decision.
Let's see what we got this time. Ooh, wow, there was the opportunity of hammer. That's a little bit of a punch in the gut, if you think about it.
Well, it wouldn't have helped here, right?
Ooh, Flyer going for the far right. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, oh, and it's another hammer.
That means double hammer is in play now.
It is, and yeah, Mustard having the right power up here, so heads up decision to keep the tail.
Wow. That's quite a punch in the gut. That not only is it locked for wow. Well, we got the means of taking things out.
Yep,
But,
and oh, look at this. We've got, oh, he's not going to do the flight over the mast. I've seen him do this a couple times. I don't know if he just does. It can't be that he doesn't know how to do it. I'm not really sure.
So yeah, it's more or less still even since they both went for the item in one fort. And it just so happening to be hammer suit.
Off-screen wand grab potential here for Flyer if he's able to... Nope, it's not fast enough.
Yeah, you're right. But Mustard takes the lead. Looked like a 521. Meanwhile, it's a 523 for Flyer. You know what? We have the double hammers. I want to see 3 next.
Yeah, that would be quite the risk to go for.
Look at this! Look at this! Well, we know the answer.
It's 3 forts. We know it's 3 forts. Yep.
Yeah. That's kind of a humorous that one of the bridges needed to be built is on the starting point.
Got some frame drops going on.
Don't worry, folks. We'll get that addressed. Hopefully.
The sound's fine. It's just like the picture wasn't for some reason.
Yeah, I'm sure. Even if something were to happen, I'm sure that our runners have taken every precaution to make sure that everything's preserved. After all, tournament play is serious business, ain't it?
Yep. Looks like the boom booms are vanilla again. So, all right. So yeah, he realizes he built the bridge. Gonna go over, check the pipe. Should probably is going to lead him to another fort here, and both are going to do the same thing. So,
Gotta play a level first.
yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, you got to play a level in a fort anyway, so sure, why not?
I mean, you built the bridge to get to this pipe. You may as well do something with it.
Yep.
And Spiny almost got Mustard.
Doing a good job of keeping fire here.
And we got Ice Cubes. 6F2. Oof. Mustard should have this no problem. There it is.
Very well done. Heads up, keeping, you know, fire through there, getting a little extra time again by taking out the Boom Boom with fire, so.
Mustard must feel like he's a little ahead, or wants the insurance, so they're going into the coin ship. Should have no problem with it. Like
yeah,
before.
has the right power up for it.
Don't know if that star is going to be any sort of advantage, but who knows?
Yeah, here's the weird thing. Okay, he's got to check the pipe.
It's
That's the
locked
one,
out.
right.
Locked out. That was a very unique four, all things considered. You had to play the fort to build the bridge to get to the other fort that built the bridge to the castle. I don't think I've ever seen a layout like that. Oh, Mustard misses the wand grab immediately. Gonna lose a little time there, but it's a 9/11 exit.
Flyer, unfortunately, missing the wall jump there. Could have had an opportunity for an off-screen.
And it looks to be a 10-second lead with a 9/21 exit for Flyer.
So yeah, Flyer does have the extra hammer. We haven't seen World 1 yet, and we haven't seen World 6 either, so...
Haven't even seen World 3.
Yeah, man, if they see World 3 first, I think it's tough to do double hammer without seeing those other two worlds.
Yeah,
I think you wait.
We see the room with a view, and it looks like we need another bridge built.
Yeah, we should be getting to the island pretty quick here, just based on the pipe layout, so... yeah, it's okay.
From every indication, it looks like this is another 1 Fort 7.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Which makes sense, we've had a lot of forts already.
But yeah, the double hammer strats mostly come into play, most likely on the layout of the map.
Yeah, and I think they're better later on, too. Or after you've seen more of the hammer worlds, so... This should lead us to the island. Yep, okay. Play the fort, got a couple levels.
Probably use the music box, if I had to guess.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, good power-up situation for both going in this stage, again with the fire, so gonna save some good time on the boom kill.
There we go. No cloud means we gotta play 4-2. No, yeah, 4-2.
Yep. Grabbing that block, gonna get some good P speed here. Shouldn't be too much trouble.
What do we got here? We have 1-6 beta again.
Yeah, the fire chain there kind of being a little bit of an obstacle, not wanting to lose this fire. Both of them being a little ginger around that thing.
Okay. Time to use the music box, right?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Almost picked the wrong item.
But the star, I'm not really sure. Maybe he was thinking it'd be World 7 airship or something, not sure. But Flyer actually gonna play the Piranha Plant here.
This could be an advantage.
It's a P
Never
so.
P-Wings were a big help for Flyer for the first race, so...
Yeah, he's got some inventory though, so...
It's only up to the first page. Oh, that's way too low. Way too low. Alright, what's next? It's 5. And gotta build that bridge.
4 stages right off the bat required here.
Hey, we had 1-6 beta earlier. Let's have 1-6 proper.
Gets the leaf there, so that's going to be pretty good here. Is going to allow him to fly to the end.
Let's see what this next one is. It is... Oh, I don't like that pipe. Yeah, I was afraid of that.
It's 7-4. It's not a big deal. At least
yeah, but you don't... I always get...
Scroll.
I can't help but get jitters when you see double pipe entrances like that.
It's the one that's in the center of the screen. That's the one you gotta worry about. That's no good. That means you're in 7-5.
Yeah, you're in the jail cell. Mustard at least able to grab fire out of here.
Yeah, really nice power up, especially for this stage. But the enemies were really nice. There wasn't really much that got in your way in this one. Alright,
and
star.
And it's 3F1. Mustard going straight for 6.
Good level for Mustard. And we still have another stage here before we get the pipe check.
Oh, let's see if Flyer goes for door 3. He was doing it in practice earlier. Nope, not this time.
I saw Flyer's bros were asleep. Did he miss menu? A music box there? That was weird.
That would be a bit of a mental error if that was the case.
So yeah, Diesel pointing out that all the worlds we have left have useful hammer spots, and Highflyer with the hammer advantage here.
It's 7-1. I bet you Mustard gets this on the first try. You just watch.
See? Third try with the tail is not terrible.
What are you talking about? That was the first try. Those other ones were practice. We've been over this, right, chat?
Ooh, Flyer shorting his jump there a bit.
Oh!
Picks up a cloud. Oh, Mustard gets it as well, so...
Yeah, Mustard probably grabbing fire in lieu of getting a piece of getting a piece of a hammer in that fight.
I Not sure about this choice from Flyer. Does he not have any other inventory? Because wouldn't recommend ever doing this.
This is not the stage for this, Flyer.
I mean, it does work, but yeah, it's
Wait.
significantly harder than a wall clip. So.
Wait, is he trying to get the pipe clip?
Yeah, you can clip through the floor.
Yeah, he's finally realizing I need to be big.
Yeah, Mitch did that to me once in a race. He didn't save any time, but he broke even doing it, and I've never been more pissed off watching a race back in my life.
That sounds very humorous, and wouldn't you know it, Flyer gets it first try as well, after getting big.
Alright, getting the bad news here. It should have P-Wings for this, though.
Flyer quickly noticing, I need the other item.
I got his Tanuki there.
Heavy Roy, 2 hits. 3 hits.
Oh, he's Giga Chadding it up.
4
5 hits.
Wow, Roy's our boy with 5 hits.
Who was talking smack about Roy earlier? I mean,
Wasn't
there
me.
he is. There he is. Flyer, good opportunity here. Yeah, take the damage boost, get the P speed. Oh, missed the beetle there, but he does keep the P speed, so that's pretty. Oh, clips the hill, gets it back though.
Wow, impressive. Okay, what's next? Ooh, we see our first anchor of the day.
Yeah, it could be a cloud, so.
I have a feeling that the fort that Mustard is playing is going to be building our bridge.
Yeah, it has to play it, so that's the hope anyway, right?
Well, it either builds the bridge or he goes around, has to play a level because it breaks the lock instead.
Mustard with an opportunity here to one cycle again with a damage boost.
Gets it.
While Flyer going to be joining him shortly now. He is behind, but keep in mind, he does have some inventory at his disposal.
Oh, it does break the lock. And it's Frog Suit for the anchor. Probably only wanted it to be big. In which case, I can't blame Mustard for that. What's our pipe situation? Probably all of them are on the far. At least one of them is on the right. Possibly one of them on the far right.
Yeah, he'll probably scroll the screen, take a look.
Yeah, and depending on where that first pipe spits him out.
Ooh, that's big.
That might make the choice easier depending on. This is a free choice, I think. Oh, what a letdown!
Well,
skip only 1 level.
Yeah, it is a 1-level skip, but it is worth doing here, I think. Okay, he's not gonna do it. Interesting.
This is 6-6, I think. No, it's 6-5, excuse me. The loop. I would have easily skipped this.
I think Flyer, especially if he fights this bro, is definitely gonna skip. Because he'll then have 3 hammers. There's really no reason for him not to. See the special item there being a frog suit.
That's rather hilarious.
Yeah, he is gonna fight the bro, so Mustard not using the hammer there either. Interesting. I guess he's thinking maybe double hammer will be good in 3. I'm not really sure.
Does he perhaps think he's behind?
That's hard to say. It's Mustard, even if it's hard to tell whether he thinks he's behind or ahead, because he'll make weird decisions regardless.
Yeah. Because if he knew he was ahead, he'd probably go for the Sand of Shame.
Yeah, Flyer gonna go for the clip here, I think, sure enough.
Oh, there's a clip here, too, in 6-5?
Oh, loses P-speed, unfortunately, so... He also didn't hammer, so... we'll have an opportunity later, though. There's another spot where it saves the level here to hammer, so... Thinking he's going to hammer.
Maybe they're keeping 3 in the back of their mind.
Maybe. That could be it. That could be it.
Regardless, this has been a surprisingly... Oh!
This is a cloud for sure. Yep.
Yeah. Was a cloud picked up? I never noticed.
Yeah, they both have one. Yeah, he's gonna pick up, or he's gonna try to get a power-up first, because if he dies after clouding, it's no good. He's running into some power-up issues here. He does get a mushroom, so...
That mushroom will get the job done.
It will.
Oh, the High Flyer opting for the hammer there to go to the sand trap immediately. Let's see what this far right screen has. It has the last castle. Or last fort, excuse me.
Okay.
And it is 8F3, the carpet.
Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Yeah, he's got double power-ups, so... good cloud usage there.
Yeah, no reason to give up the ghost here.
Oh, Flyer! Flyer!
Flyer's doing fine.
It's probably the longest sand stage I've ever seen.
That looked like a nasty set on the elevator for Mustard.
And yeah, he's gonna get the bad news here, but he also has the cloud, so... Has a bit of a better power-up situation as well.
Onto the airship. This is airship 2, I believe.
He's trying to remember if he's seen the other obstacle, but I feel like this was required. I don't recall seeing anything else.
There was a bridge and a lock on the first screen, but this fort wasn't required.
Okay. Then yeah, it wasn't required. So.
They could have played the lower right panel.
And yeah, that's a good point. The level could have been something nasty like 7-5 or 5-9. Yep.
Or even 7-9.
But the fart could have been 7F too.
You know how much we've won one of those. Anyway, what was the next world? I wasn't paying attention. It looked like 3.
Yep.
Yeah. And it looked like Mustard was playing the fort immediately instead of not going right straight away for the double hammer strat.
Yeah, the other part of it is they have World 1 left, so the hammer... I think the hammer always saves stages in World 1, at least.
Well, something you got to keep in mind is that Flyer used the hammer to skip a level in 6.
Yep.
Mustard didn't, so that's an advantage.
Well, he had an extra hammer. He had 3. So double hammer actually does look like... No, wait, it's bad. Yeah, no, this is going to be the fort. Okay. So.
Wow, all those hammers and they're not going to be used? That's kind of depressing.
No.
So it goes sometimes.
Not sure what Mustard was doing there, but alright, fair enough.
He was trying to avoid getting hit, I think.
He's trying to go up over the stage for some reason. I'm not really sure.
Come on, this ain't World 1 fort. You can't get an extra item like that. At least, not that I'm aware.
Ooh.
Maybe now we see double hammer?
No, it's only gonna save one stage. Yeah. They'd rather keep it for one, because it could save a lot in one. And he gets the clip first try anyway, so, you know, who cares?
Well, it could have been one of those evil levels we were just talking about a moment ago. You can't rule it out.
That's true, that's true. Kind of a messed up layout here.
Well, regardless, this fort is going to be our answer, and it's 4F1. Oh, what a nasty spot for that Hotfoot. Somehow keeps his mushroom.
There's a small thing that Flyer did there that I like, that I want to point out, because I don't think Mustard did it. I think he checked the pipe right away. Flyer, knowing that he can't single level and then beat the world, he's got to play a fort, so he just played the fort and then went and checked the pipe. So he does save a pipe transition. Small thing, but I mean, it's a good amount of time.
Well, regardless, we're going to be onto the next worlds very shortly.
He used the hammer in World 6, so he only has 2 now.
Highflyer taking a hit, so gotta be careful here. There is a star here, though, so shouldn't be a problem. I don't think Mustard had anything that gave tail in inventory, so... But still able to get P-Speed in this middle section, so not everything terrible.
No.
Still gotta be careful with Wendy.
What?
Wow. Oh, heavy Wendy,
that's
even
really
worse.
Oh,
that's gonna swing things. Let's see what happens with Flyer.
he does have the fire flower, so not the biggest deal. Yeah, you actually want her to be heavy. She's much easier. He just kind of got trapped there.
Why do you want her to be heavy?
Because she pops up before she lands and has the opportunity to shoot rings. And otherwise, you have to really, really closely time it if she's not heavy, because she'll land and pop up at the same time.
4 hits for Wendy.
See how she pops up in the air? She doesn't do that if she's not heavy.
And Highflyer takes the lead, leaving 4. And this has the opportunity of being a very short world next, because all we have left is 1. And what we've done for this year's tournament is make the rock to the left of the mushroom house at the bottom breakable. Will still come down to the map layout, though.
It's free. It's absolutely free.
Oh!
He messed up.
Yeah, what are you doing in 5-9, Flyer? Meanwhile, Mustard paid attention to the assignment.
Yep.
Flyer's...
Unfortunate. Oh, and he gets a cloud that probably won't be useful.
Well, it could be useful if there's a level in front of Bowser's Castle.
That's true. So yeah, by virtue of this pretty significant routing error by Flyer, Mustard's kind of in the driver's seat, because I feel like he's going to tunnel vision the rest of this and play the fort too. Just, it's tough, you know. Sometimes you miss things like this when you're playing.
It could come down to World 8 being the nickname of the Great Equalizer, you know. So
he did the double hammer play. Oh wow, I missed that. Huh.
Oh, he went for double hammer? That's a little stunning.
Yeah, to skip one stage, huh?
And it wasn't even that threatening of a stage, you know, in hindsight. So... Oh, and another hammer suit. So even if they didn't go for the item clear for World 1 fort, they were A-okay. I never put in my guess for how many bridges, and it looks like there was at least one on the first screen anyway. So I think 4 is already out. Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna check the far
3-pipe Monty now. Let's see where this goes. Top portion of the hand bridge.
See 2 forts there, no other obstacles, so...
Main portion of the hand bridge.
I'll just play him, then he'll never have to come back.
That's fair. You see the fort, play the fort, especially when you have a... I don't know if you could even call it a commanding lead, but you have a considerable lead now.
Yeah, not that he knows. I mean, I don't know. I would imagine that he thinks Flyer made the same play.
If he only knew. Oh, look, chat, you're finally blessed with a meme.
So the interesting thing here is if Flyer doesn't go into this last pipe, one of the other pipes could actually be the answer, and it could be a free World 8. Because being that there's a fort off the bat here, according to logic, one of those pipes could be the answer, and it could be no bridges. So, kind of interesting to keep in mind here.
What's to say that one of those pipes, if not both of them, lead to the dark maze, though?
Well, yeah. I'm just saying it could be. It could be these forts weren't needed at all.
Well, we're soon about to see. Well, we found 2 locks in the dark maze and 2 tiles in the dark maze.
Okay. Oh no. He's gonna play him. Ah. Dang.
Let's see if Mustard has the answer. No?
This could be the answer.
The bottom left, right here?
Yep.
Nope. I think it's gotta...
It's top right.
Yeah, I was about to say, it has to be top right. Nothing else makes sense. Or top middle?
No, there's nothing there.
Yeah. I think Mustard is getting a little turned around now.
He checked. Did he check this one? Maybe he did check. No, he did check this one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's confused.
It's top right.
Yeah, he has to be confused.
But the other thing is I don't see an obstacle, so I think the Navy is actually required here.
Here it is, moment of truth.
Yeah, the Navy's
but we gotta build a bridge, and somehow everything that's been played so far wasn't the answer for Mustard. So Flyer is still in it.
Yeah, unfortunately he's
This means the escalator is the answer, I think.
Unfortunately it's behind a lock, and he hasn't played the fort to get there, so...
And now we have a beta stage. So...
Yeah, Mustard also has a cloud here, so he won't have to build them.
So this should be what sets up everything.
Yep.
Because that should be fake tank there, and it is. Uses the cloud. Opting for the fire strats. Not gonna use hammer suit here.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting choice.
Yeah, they both have 2. Could be just a simple matter of go with what you know.
It happens. It's tunnel vision.
Yeah, you're right. when you're this deep into a race and you haven't seen either runner hit say done yet, you kind of are sitting on pins and needles, so to speak.
Yeah, for sure.
No troll laser for Mustard. Oh, Flyer using a hammer here. Ooh. That was probably why. Wanted to take care of that thwomp.
Yeah, he's familiar with hammer strats in this level in particular, so.
Well, regardless, ladies, gentlemen, others, please get your GGs out for HUmanMustard because they have tied it up in this best of 5 series. The official time, 37:32.
Yeah, we're guaranteed game 4 now, you know?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited! We'll see if Highflyer wants to get right into the next game, or if they just want to go ahead and clear this one out for peace of mind.
Yeah, he'll probably finish this one off because he's right at the end here. He's played all the forts.
Yeah, the locks that are needed should be out of the way now.
Yep. He's just got to remember, okay, where haven't I looked yet? I think he knows because there was obviously a lock there before. Yep.
Yeah, that's right, Flyer. That's the fake tank. Alright, let's see. Wow! Always the entertainer going for stuff like that.
I'm curious what's going on in this level, and the reason I say that is I don't see him finishing yet, so... And, like, everything's good so far. Yeah,
I think we're about to get our answer soon, maybe. I mean, we'll get it eventually. We'll get it soon regardless, I'm just saying.
Okay, he did not done. I feel like he's gonna take damage here. Or he just forgot to do it. Okay, never mind. He forgot. Okay.
Get your GGs out for Highflyer for finishing out this race as well. The official time is 39:38. Just barely getting under a sub 40.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. We should take another break, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be back with more action here in the next race. So stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We got more fun coming your way. All right, we are back. And just as we come back, I just want to remind you that there's still a lot more action coming up in terms of Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer action. We still have the second semifinal coming up this Thursday at 11 a.m. between Ratboy and Danny P-Speed. And meanwhile, for the Challenge Cup, we have the semifinal days set. Wednesday at noon between Night Shifter and Jokabadi. And then Thursday at 8 between Tozzle and Pickles and Beer. So, still a lot of action remaining. But for as for the action right now, it's time for game number 3. What's the first world? I'm saying 4 again.
1. It's 3. Well, as a runner, you love to see 3 first. You never have to worry about double hammer. And for Highflyer, he doesn't have to worry about making the double hammer mistake.
Yes, this is very true. Meanwhile, we have Fake Tank to deal with, it looks like.
Yeah, Flyer trying the P-Speed through, it's a little scarier when you're small, because like, you're like, oh man, I don't really want to miss one of these jumps, so... It's a pretty good bro here, too. You always have a little window there to stomp him, so very nice.
And a leaf from the box, so not a bad start for either.
Okay.
Flyer opting for the Toad House. Meanwhile, Mustard is doing pipe checks. and it looks like the
Yep.
way has been found.
Yep, and this will be the last stage they have to play for sure. So there is definitely a lock that they need to break.
Oh,
Yep, there it is.
yeah. So Mustard is already ahead of the curve, so to speak.
Yeah, to an extent, I feel like he's gonna check these pipes on this other screen though, so it's gonna kind of come back, since he doesn't know where the end is yet.
We'll see. He could be feeling bold at this point.
Maybe that could be a way that he gambles for sure.
Boom Boom's HP appears to be vanilla again, but we can't tell just from the first one we see.
Hopefully he doesn't Danny up the pipes here and get lost either. Okay, well, you're right. I don't think he meant the way he reacted. He didn't mean to go in that pipe, but it was the right answer. So.
Say, it's what you were talking about previously, Hacks. It saves him a transition.
It absolutely does, and he didn't mean to do it. I'm like 90% sure, because he just like stopped and was like, wait.
We don't make mistakes, we just have happy accidents. Cool story, Bob.
I love accidental time saves. That's great.
Isn't that the art of the speedrun for the most part? You make micro accidents and they turn out to be things that save you a second at best.
It does happen every once in a while. Usually it goes the other way, so it's good to see when they work out, you know? Oh, Flyer. Using the iframes to perfection there. Oh man. If that was more than 2 hits, I think he was dying because he was inside of the ring there.
Anyway, we're on to 6 next. And all these pipes are basically useless. Yes, you can skip a level, but they're all on the screen. It's gonna be a long 6.
Yep.
Fire,
We're
bro.
gonna play many stages here.
You will play many stages and you will like it, but you will be able to skip at least a few.
Gets a hammer, so we'll definitely be saving that for later. But
almost insulting to see the hammer when the rock blocked pipe does nothing.
Right? Mustard getting all the right pipes here on Flyer. Flyer going to the quote wrong pipe there. I mean, there really wasn't a right answer, but there technically is, I guess. So yeah, there is a potential for them to skip a level later on in this world, but they're with the hammer, but they're almost certainly not going to do that because there are better opportunities later. And Mustard keeping the tail, heads up play here.
They're going to be able to keep a considerable lead.
Yeah, it looks like Flyer's going to do the same thing, both paying attention to what their layout is. Really good. Good play.
It's always nice when you see that type of awareness from in a race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Opting for the bro. Careful, don't get hit by the sock. Good job. Wow, more. Jeez. This feels insulting. Flyer's gonna see these and be mad because of what happened in the last race. And
yeah, I mean...
And maybe even be more mad because the strategy was not only taken out in this race, but it was basically useless too.
Yeah, really good 3-2 there by Mustard, using the tail to good effect there. One of the best power-ups to have for this stage, for sure. Will he get this? He definitely was going to want this second hammer here. I think this is the correct bro.
It was boomerangs, yeah. Meanwhile, Mustard is in 1-1.
Yeah, there are still 2 really good hammer spots, and a third that, you know, sometimes works out in the seeds, so...
I'm not sure if Flyer wanted that star, because it means they're
I don't
skipping
think
on
so.
because there's means they're skipping on P-speed strats and can't skip along those cheaps.
Yeah, it's always a troll when you get the star there. And meanwhile, Mustard cruising here.
I mean, when you're playing casually, you don't mind grabbing those stars because it means it spawns stars in the other boxes.
That's true, yeah, the star run, yeah. I didn't think about that. That is a star run level, isn't it? So yeah, Mustard, that was purposeful, I think, with the damage boost to keep P-speed here.
And looks to me like we have Airship 6.
Yep. Leaf would have been useful here, but he hasn't been flying over it anyway, so not for him, I guess.
Trust in your skills, I guess.
Yeah, I'm really curious why he doesn't. He just doesn't fly over the level. I'm not sure why.
It just could be skill issue for all we know, and I see that, and I say that in the nicest way possible. You see everyone say skill issue, and it's like the whole meme, and it being funny in that regard. It would seem like this is a legitimate skill issue.
I feel like it's like he went for it in a seed and didn't get it, and he's like, I'm never doing this again, or something. It's just like really weird, yeah.
You save like what, 3 seconds doing that?
It's a few, yeah. It's not more than like 5 probably.
Yeah, you save some modicum of time. And it's 4.
I'm gonna play the fort right off the bat. We see the bridge is out, so
watch this not be the correct answer like it always is when it's on the starting island.
It definitely feels that way, doesn't it?
It feels more likely than you know.
Now,
see what I mean?
The classic. Well, what if those two pipes lead to each other too on the other side? So you got to play like the whole world. That could happen. No, okay.
I mean, it's at best a 50-50 or 1 in 3.
I think he should check the pipe here though, because it could save him a stage. And a pretty nasty stage at that.
Oh, 6-6. Is Mustard gonna say no? Mustard's gonna opt to go.
Yeah, I wonder if Flyer will check the pipe. It's a good play here, especially considering the stage, and it's a good opportunity for him to get back in this one too.
Does sort of beg the question, does Mustard think he's behind if he's playing 6-6?
No. It's just like, you know, it's very minimal reward, I guess, with that pipe, so he's just not gonna check it. But you know, being that here we go. Flyer's gonna check it. It's the right play. Yeah, sure enough, it saved him 6-6. So,
and we see 1-6 beta yet again. Been seeing that a lot today.
yeah, there we go. He was trying to save the pipe transition again, and that time it finally bit him.
And it's 2 fort. High flyer tanking to keep P-speed. Ooh, that didn't look intentional to me.
Oh boy, he didn't want that.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets the crappy hot foot too. He should be fine, but it's going to be a little slow here.
Mustard can opt for the one-cycle tanking. And gets it. Flyer will still have the lead leaving this fort, but Mustard able to do it a bit more efficiently.
Yeah, and Flyer going to be able to skip all the bros here as well, so... yeah, picked up some good time in this world, skipping the stage and a hammer bro fight. So.
Oh, and now we're getting more memes with the frog suit.
I don't think this is the airship he wanted. Might be the worst airship he could have actually rolled for that.
Okay, I'll bite. What's the most optimal airship for frog suit?
Any airship that allows you to take damage as soon as possible.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, give me an actual answer in regards to keeping frog suit.
Oh no, yeah. Frog suit is an item that it exists in the game, and and should be left alone, basically.
From what I understand, Fred still put in some flavor text for if you keep the frog suit after taking out an airship.
Yeah, because it's a special item, right? Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen the text for the hammer suit, but of course we've all seen all the time the command for Tanuki.
So potential big play here. If this breaks that lock, they can skip a stage using the pipe transition. So be on the lookout to make sure they pay attention to that, because it's something you can kind of gap really easy in the middle of a race.
It's 2. It was 2, wasn't it?
Yep, World 2, and they both have hammers, so
we can see that move. Oh, is that so, Diesel? If it's like certain flag sets where you're always frog, yeah, that'd be fun to see. And we see it's a fairly free 2. All they have to do is to get to the airship is play 3-3.
Yeah, Mustard getting unlucky with the bros here is had to fight that one. That high flyer skip was able to skip, and is gonna have to fight a second one here. I didn't see where it was on high flyer screen, but could potentially have to fight 2 bros here. Yep, so Flyer able to skip him.
Oh, but Flyer going for a bro.
Is he gonna gamble on the whistle again? Did that, I think, in the first race.
Oh, doesn't look like it.
Mustard getting a hammer, which at this point not be useful.
Yeah, the only last spot it would be useful is 1.
Yep, and he's already got one for there, so.
2-hit Morton. Gets the elevator 1 grab to screen wrap. Frog suit from the letter, and we're on to 5.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go to the island and looks like likely fight a coin ship.
This is hand 3. No, hand 2.
Yeah, and we haven't seen hands yet, so what are they giving us? Hammer
oh, there we go. Hammer suit. Let's see. Paradox pipe, where's it go? Straight to the top.
Oh, ugly layout.
Yeah, very ugly. You have to. So this is going to be another long world from that appearance.
Doing a good job of keeping the P-speed here. Slowed down to walking speed a few times, but got there in the end.
The fact of the matter is they were able to stay fast.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny, Mustard picked up a Fire Flower and didn't keep P-speed the whole time and beat the level quicker, I think.
Kind of reminds me of old Mario 64 strats where you were always long jumping instead of doing, calculated. Oh, we see Atlantis again, and Highflyer says, "Thanks, but no thanks." Let's see what this other tile.
Yeah,
is.
he's like, Oh, and Mustard goes to the right tile right away. It's synced.
And it's the 10,000 coin pyramid once more. So we're basically back to square one. We're even. Look at this sync going on, folks. Ooh, got touched by the foot pixel.
Flyer losing the sync, taking damage, and then Mustard missing the pipe to get us our sync back.
Can we get that? Can someone clip that, please? That's kind of hilarious. Oh boy!
Oh boy, this is.
It's the jail cell and Flyer.
Yeah, I think he has a P-wing. I think he was considering taking the death there, but opting against it ultimately.
Flyer wanted to be big. That's why they wanted That's why they put on the frog suit.
What is this enemy like? Is that block supposed to... I feel like that block's not supposed to be there. I don't... If you were small, would you be able to make that?
Well, they'll have to take the long way because there's there was no leaf in there.
They could have picked up one of those shells. It's hard to think about from...
Oh, I keep forgetting about that clip.
But yeah, so, Flyer getting the clip again. Had a really good time of this stage the last time he was here as well.
Let's see if they get this clip. They'll get it first try, don't worry. These are all just warm-ups.
Oh, Mustard's having trouble here. Oh, man.
First try every time. Thank you, Chad. You get me.
Oh, I had a good enemy setup there. Just slowed it down. A little afraid of the boo there.
Had to Flyer having to slow down a little.
Yeah, Mustard was hoping for 7F1 here. Yep, go. It's much easier.
See if they go for the tuck.
From the left side there.
Oh, such a beautiful strat. I love seeing that tuck.
All right, clip attempt here for Flyer. He's got the right power up.
Meanwhile, it's 6-5 for Flyer. The loop returns.
Oh, losing the P speed right away.
Do you only get one shot at that coming from the right pipe?
No, he it's you can maintain it. It's not the easiest to do though. Looks like, yeah, Mustard's not even gonna try. But I think what happened there is he slowed down, so he lost it because you're doing it in pretty tight quarters.
All right, onto the airship. What's next? Looks to be airship 5, the cannon gauntlet. Let's see. 2 hits for Roy. 3 hits for Roy. 4 hits for Roy. He's still our boy, I guess. If it's 4 hits.
Yeah, Roy Hader's in shambles today.
It'd be like that sometimes.
A heavy into a 4-hitter. A heavy 5-hitter into a 4-hitter in back-to-back races.
Okay, what's left? 1 and 7?
Sounds right. Yep.
I think this is 7.
And it's 1.
Oh, it's a forced draw with the triple fort.
This is a terrible layout. Oh, man.
This is ugly.
All right.
I love it. It's ugly, and I love it.
Now let me get a look at this again. What do you do here?
3 locks, no bridges, and you gotta play the Great Maze first. You rolled an amazing one this time, Hacks.
Yeah, this is a great world one. Yeah, I don't know.
You've outdone yourself.
I think you just don't worry about the hammer play and you just play it normal and just hope. Yeah, I don't know.
You think it's one of those chain reactions?
Yeah, I think you play the 3 levels in the fort. I think that's your play here.
Good. Now, Highflyer probably kicking himself for using the frog suit now.
Ah, nah, fire. You'd rather have fire anyway.
Yeah, but you get so much better precision control with frog suit and water levels like this.
Precision control? Oh, no. Frog suit's awful to control. Don't get it twisted. It's fast, though. I'll give you that. It's quick.
First time I've heard someone say frog suit's terrible. At least from this sort of perspective. Yes, I get that in a setting like this, you don't want frog suit. You want to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you had frog suit and that was the level, you don't mind it because it would be the fastest way of beating it. But
same with Atlantis.
Yeah, it's just kind of not great afterwards.
Granted, we've already seen Atlantis, so there goes that possibility.
Yeah, I was gonna say mustard. I don't.
Oh!
What a gamble for Flyer there. That actually worked out. What in the world?
And it looks like Mustard is on his way too. It's hard to tell. I don't know if they both went to the same one.
Well, Mustard's not going to play it forward here, so... I cannot believe that worked. Okay. That was definitely a low percentage play. But hey, I mean, if it works, it works, you know?
You know what they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't make.
That's true. Oh boy. Alright, he should be fine. He'll be able to float too. No! Mustard!
Oh! That's a huge swing of the door. Oh! Mustard has a cloud. That's probably the play there. So pay attention to Mustard to see if he uses the cloud here after playing 1-6.
Yeah, he should. He's not going to have a guaranteed opportunity in the next world, so...
Yeah, especially with all the pipes in 7. Gotta take care of this fire bro first.
Did he have a cloud? I didn't see one.
I saw one on the second page of his inventory, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely should have clouded here then. Might have an opportunity in 7 to use it, though. It happens.
I'd argue if there's an opportunity to use it in 7, it's only when you're on the final island. And considering both forts are here, Flyer's gonna still have the lead going into 8.
Yeah. He could use the cloud, but it is a gamble.
What's wrong with a little calculated risk in a race?
Well, I mean, Flyer did the old 33% and it worked out, so, you know.
There's still the opportunity of 8 being an equalizer. We haven't seen it yet, but it was very close in each of the first 2 races.
Oh boy, not the fort you wanted with the yeah. Okay.
My goodness. He keeps banking on it being 3F2 and he keeps being betrayed by it.
That's the answer.
That does it. So, it feels like if Mustard's opportunity to use that cloud is going to happen, it has to happen in 8 again. And it would have to be because there's a level on that final screen.
Yep. Doing pretty good for this airship as well. Able to go up top here, has an opportunity for an off-screen.
Only 2 hits for Ludwig. And gets it. Alright, quickly now. How many bridges? We've had very tame bridges today. Either one or none. We need some tame. I want 3.
Let's do none. None.
Wow, you just want us to get to game 4 right away, don't you, Hacks?
Well, it's true. It's true. Did Mustard not have a music box?
Neither did, I believe.
It's weird. Usually, I feel like you always get a ton of music boxes. Well,
we know that
cloud is useful. The cloud is useful here.
Yeah. You know, I would use that if only because of the boss bass.
I don't think if he has a cloud on his second page, I don't think he realizes it because he hasn't looked at it.
Well, Flyer knows it's there. He sees it quite clearly as he opens the inventory all the time. Must have come from the letter if I had to guess.
Yeah.
We got the hand bridge. Flyer didn't want to lose power up, it looked like, but does anyway to the Rotodisc. Mustard playing the sand trap as well. Rather surprising. But we find the dark maze. It looks like 3 is out. Really? I'm not sure I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
You're more or less banking now on the answer being in the top right corner.
Yeah, Mustard gonna play it and get 7F2 here.
Yeah, Piranha Fort.
Has a good power-up for it here with the tail.
Chad having the thought of maybe Flyer thinks he's behind. if that ends up being the case of having that frame of mind, that could be very costly.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised if you would think that, because like the World 1 play, if that worked out for me, I'd be like, oh there's no way my opponent did this. Like,
yeah, like why would you go for that play and then suddenly realize, oh crap, I have miscalculated, I am behind.
you know,
Well, let's see now. It's the final path, but another bridge needs to be built and a level needs to be played. Wow!
Oh, and Mustard's played 7F2, unfortunately. Oh, yes. Okay. He understands. Yeah, go back in the pipe. Go check the other corner.
Oh, this is going to be a huge swing.
Oh.
Let's see it, Mustard. That's not the answer! I think the answer's got to be on the hand bridge then. Yeah. Or maybe the Dark Maze here.
He must think he's behind, because he didn't... Okay, interesting.
I have to argue that both of our runners think they're behind now.
Mustard's in the driver's seat here, actually. The answer has to be this tank.
Yeah, because the top left tank is the fake one, and the only other tile is on the hand bridge.
And the worst part for Flyer is he could have actually clouded that stage. Oh, he's forgetting where his pipe is. He's like, where is it?
Getting turned around again like in the previous game. That indeed builds it. Did Mustard already use the cloud?
I didn't see one in his inventory when he went to page 2 either. Only Flyer's the one that had it.
Flyer running out of resources.
Yeah, and oh, this is a rough stage here too. Wow.
This is the 3.9 beta, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, more or less.
Flyer taking a hit at the end, but it's not going to matter because both of our runners have a hammer suit. This is coming down to the wire. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready, like we are. Are you ready for hacks?
It comes down to clips here.
Let's see the execution. HUmanMustard is first going in, but let's see how Flyer goes. Gets the clip. Oh my goodness.
Closes the gap a bit there.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh, they both enter.
Both
oh no.
I
think Flyer's got this. I think he's got this.
Oh, that's a nasty one. Oh, a troll laser. Oh, and HUmanMustard loses hammer suit. Flyer is in the driver's seat now. Oh my goodness, what a turnaround! Ladies, gentlemen, and others, please get your GGs out for Highflyer. They are gonna win Game 3 in just in the nick of time. That official time is 34:51. Wow. That almost came back to bite Flyer, but he toughed it out at the end. Incredible. I almost thought we were gonna have to take this to a frame count.
Mustard technically finished, but he forfeited in race time anyway. All right, well, we're moving on to 4. Can Mustard strike back again and force a game 5?
My goodness, each of these races have been better than the last. I'm impressed.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you guys again in a little bit.
Yeah, we need a break after this one for sure.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for Game 4 of this series between highflyer28 and HUmanMustard. Once again, I'm the Haxer, and again, joined by the crazy dude. What's going on, my man? How you doing?
How have each of these races been better than the last? At this rate, we want 5. I want 5. Do you want 5, chat?
I mean, you know, Mustard's got his opportunity here to strike back. He
matter of fact,
well,
there's a prediction up right now. Go ahead and use your point. You got him.
He played pretty well last race. The real significant thing that happened was the gamble in World 1 by Flyer. I think, based on what happened at the end, I think he would have lost, even though
2.
Mustard took damage.
3, okay. So, once again, double hammer isn't a factor.
And yeah, getting 8-1.
Yeah. Not the most friendly stage to get first.
Good power up right there. It's a nice one.
Yeah. Probably best in that situation if it's the very first stage.
Yep.
Second best would be Mushroom, of course. Oh, Mustard!
Yeah, he despawned his Koopa, unfortunately, because he had bullets on the screen, so...
Oh, and down the hole goes the star, but that's probably a blessing in disguise.
Okay, it does pick up a mushroom there from the second block, which is going to be pretty good.
Oh.
And another star here. Oh, down the hole, like you said, huh? He's got to be careful for despawning this Koopa. He does it again. Yeah, very good. Going back, respawning it. Smart play.
Gotta be careful with these bullet bills, though. And Flyer opting for the insurance item with a level that bad to start with. Oh, and is rewarded for it! Hammer suit from the item box.
Yep. Oh.
Ooh, Mustard playing behind a little.
Yeah, we're gonna need a fort here.
Yeah, so it's Flyer on to play 5-1. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed hammer suit house. Like, doesn't it matter on what frame you go into specific Toad houses? At least it feels like it when you're playing rando.
I think it's determined when the seed's randomized. I'm not really sure though. I will have to admit I almost never go to mushroom houses, so
I don't know. I've got when the flag set is enabled to have Toad houses never disappear. I've gotten different items depending on when I went in, so I think it's totally on the frame. I've never seen the hidden coin block at that location. Granted, the version I'm more used to is the All-Star version.
So yeah, Mustard, by virtue of playing pretty clean since the early tumbles, has taken a lead here.
My goodness.
I don't even think Highflyer has died. It's just he's been struggling to get through these levels.
Mustard has had cleaner execution and better choices.
Yeah.
Let's see if the answer is there. Yep.
Yep.
But again, was this a one world fort?
It was, yep.
Okay, so had to be it then. And Mustard is on to Airship 7.
Listen, I wasn't gonna say anything. You know, but don't ask the question. Unless you expect the answer.
Is chat giving you a hard time?
No, I'm giving you a hard time.
Look, I went to public school. Don't give me that. Anyway, what's our next world?
Not World 3. I can tell you it's not going to be World 3.
Wow, how bold of you. It's 7.
Yeah. That's something you'd learn in public school, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Alright, so...
You make one joke about your education and you just slammed it into the doghouse.
Pretty good decision here from Mustard to play this fort at the end, because he's got to play it anyway, so potential to not have to play the other one there.
But it's hard to tell right now whether or not that's the answer.
Yep. 50-50. I mean, chances are pretty good, because there's a decent chance the other one's one fort, so...
Yeah.
Man, that's our answer.
Mustard just making all the right moves, but Flyer, my goodness, get in the clip. Well, there you go. You wanted Mustard to go for the 6 airship clip, and they went for it once.
Yeah, he's been going for the clip, but he hasn't done the flyover. I guess he just doesn't like the flyover. That's what we were talking about.
Maybe
he didn't have the opportunity this time, so gets a heavy Morton here. So, you know, a little bit of salt to Morton there. Ooh, Flyer picking up a hammer. I don't think Mustard got that one.
Well, there's still some opportunities for hammer plays, but the big one's already off the table in 3.
Yeah, I mean, there's still World 6 and World 1 left, so some really good opportunities.
And 4.
Yeah, every once in a while it works out in 4, that's true.
Speaking of 1...
yeah.
Oh, another 3-4-1 with a diabolical layout.
Yeah, and Hammer's actually really good here, so I think we're going to see it come out.
Yeah, has to come out for Flyer, I think. Gotta play at least 1 fort, though.
Yep.
What's this do? Of course it does, but Mustard must go on.
Yeah, so Flyer's gonna save a lot of stages here.
Yeah, and they'll likely take back the lead.
I mean, he's definitely taking back the lead. Mustard's got to play 4 stages that he doesn't have to play, so...
And there it is. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's over, but that's not good. That is not good for Game 5.
Hacks! We are supposed to be fair, unbiased, and impartial with our commentary.
Hey, when I say that, I'm being unbiased. That's really brutal. Real brutal swing for him, but, you know, there is plenty of opportunity to bring it back, so.
It's okay. I'm only giving you returning the in kind, if you will.
Yeah. The one upside is at least he had a decent lead going into that, so like he still got a shot here.
I guess the three best words that describes that is them's the breaks.
Yeah. It's a
Ooh.
clip. Needs stuff
Very
like that to happen for sure.
Yeah, makes things a little easier, but you still have a lot of ground to cover now.
Yep.
Good news is it's 7x, so could possibly make it up, you know, with the right pipe choices.
Mm-hmm.
Appears to be another 147 again. Only the lock to break. Yeah, looking like Flyers are a bit confused by what's going on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of pipe checks here.
At least he found a way. Gotta get through this first.
Well, Mustard's got the double power-up stage. See what we got on the Ford here. It's 3F1.
Alright. No door 3.
Looks like Mustard got the off-screen as well.
Yeah, they opted for P-Wing going in, so it'd be surprising if they didn't. Oh, no! Not
okay.
high enough! It's hard to tell sometimes if it's high enough.
Yeah, it depends on how their screen is clipped. Alright, Flyers got the answer.
Yeah, and for all intents and purposes now, a one-world lead for Flyer?
Yeah, Mustard chose the right world, or the right pipe here, so right away. Flyer also picking up a cloudier plan at the end. So there is pretty good potential for Mustard to pick up a lot of time here.
Yeah, but it would have to be another long world to really, for Mustard to take advantage of. Ones with a lot of branching paths or means of just skipping stages. I'm thinking I want it to be 6 next.
Okay, now he's got to find the pipe, though.
It's 5 next, and it's a forced draw, meaning this fort will build the bridge. Oh, but it's 7. It's 7F2. So, chance for Mustard to still make up some time. But Flyer playing it beautifully. See if they tank the damage here. No, they want to keep tail? Rather curious. I would have just tanked there, honestly. But perhaps maybe they know something I don't. Let's see. Paradox Pipe, where'd it go?
I haven't seen...
Congratulations, you skipped one Hammer Brother.
Yep, still worth.
They may still have to fight that Hammer Brother in a moment, though.
Nah, he's safe. Picked up another cloud, though, from the other one, so that's a pretty good pickup. And, see, if you had a damage boost, he wouldn't have been able to fly over here, so... Opting to keep the tail, knowing there's these stages still outstanding where flight is really valuable.
Yeah, but there's still stages outstanding like Atlantis and 5.9. Always gotta keep that on your toes. Let's see what the clouds have on us. It is a rather innocuous second screen.
Yeah, 3 stages here that are in the way. Curious if he's gonna start using some clouds here. I think he's got...
Yeah, he's got at least
2.
one, so he'll probably use one to skip the fort.
He's got actually at least 2, because he picked one up at the end of World 7, and he picked one up off that row, so...
Yeah, one of them has to be over the fort. Oh, he'll use both. He'll use both.
He's gonna double, yep.
There's one. I'm sorry, what? Oh, the Galaxy Brain play. That was rather bold of Highflyer. It could have been something worse, like 8 Fort.
Yeah, I mean, it's a low probability of death, I guess, but yeah, kind of interesting. I guess he's really worried about Atlantis. Alright, Mustard also picking up the cloud here.
Be curious if he double clouds. You know, once he sees 5.9.
I'm curious if he'll just double cloud immediately after the level, because potentially he might do that.
Okay. What's left? 6 and 4? That sounds right.
Yes, that's correct.
I want a 2 Fort 6. We get... Oh, here we go again!
Surely this isn't the answer. Surely not.
This isn't the answer, and don't call me Shirley. Alright, let's see if we can wrong answer. See? Never that option.
Man, Mustard did the single cloud into the fort too, and yeah, can't take the death here. It's rough.
That's surprising. Maybe they're just banking on a worse level coming. Which, by all means, the only worse levels left are, I feel, 6.6, 6.9, 6.5, and Atlantis.
Yeah, we've got 7.5, Atlantis, 6.6. They're all pretty bad, so.
And now we got ice cubes. So if there are anyway, if there are 2 forts here, that means it's a 1 Fort 6 coming up. Oh wait, no, we've already had the 1 fort. It was in 7. Excuse me. It'll be a 2 fort 6. I swear I'm paying attention. Just go through the pipe, go to the middle.
Yeah, is Mustard gonna skip this opening fort?
It would be a huge makeup of time if he did.
Yeah, it seems like Flyers really just extended the lead. He's had some other things that kind of worked out for him going in the levels with the leaf there, a couple different ones.
Oh,
No,
Mustard's taking the bait.
It's just a hard decision to skip this. I mean, it's right there. And you don't see any other obstacles, so you have no idea.
Okay, well, the forts are right there, so no reason not to play them.
Yeah, that's another opportunity for Mustard to skip a fort there.
It might depend on the back half of the world, though. We'll have to see what the map looks like in a moment.
Alright. Did something.
And we see 1.5 beta. This one's a lot more trickier because the enemies were previously unrandomized, but they have been randomized now, so you've got to be on your toes. More than ever for reasons of just there not being a power-up in this level.
Yeah, and you always had shells at the end there, too, to kind of take out some of these plants, so... As we saw, that wasn't the case there. Alright,
well,
1 fort.
Yeah, this won't be the answer. If anything, this will block one of the pathways to get to a converging part. But this won't be blocking the choke point. Feels like time is starting to run out a little for Mustard.
Oh, and that's a hammer. Man.
That might just be the dagger there.
Oh, he had one anyway, okay.
You know, it'll allow him to skip the maybe this or not, I guess. Really?
Huh.
Is he hoping for a cloud? Doesn't get it from this one.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he decided to do that. I mean, he doesn't have anywhere else to use them, but...
Oh, I get it now. This pipe takes it
Oh,
all the
I
way
see.
over there.
Yeah, I see, okay.
That makes sense.
I
Had to think about it for a second. Good heads-up play there.
Yeah, definitely in the driver's seat now, with the full world lead here.
But it's last game demonstrated though, it still could come down to the wire. It's just a matter of executing, making sure you don't get hit, and then finally getting it out there on Bowser. Can't give up.
Yeah, you kind of need a weird World 8 setup is
Well,
I think what we need here.
wasn't World 8 set up pretty weird during the last game? Anyway, 3. It's got to be 3. I want 3. Ooh, and
yeah, it wasn't super straightforward.
Well, 4 is out.
Okay, uses the cloud. It's gonna scout the pipe.
It's the dark maze on the in the top right corner. Finds the main portion of the hand bridge. Oh, Mustard takes an untimely life loss. Yeah, in the 1.5 beta.
Yeah, that's rough.
Looked like it was because of a shoe.
Alright, so Flyer gonna take out the second fort. Keep in mind, there was the lock on the opening screen as well, and a 40 skipped, so...
I think maybe his logic is he hopes he doesn't have to go back to that one.
Yeah, well, that's definitely the logic, for sure.
1 cycle, perhaps? I think he's got it. Let's see how this screen behaves. Yeah, he's got it. No problem at all. Now, did Mustard have the extra hammer already in inventory?
I don't know if he has the other hammer.
Well, we're about to see in a moment, I guess.
Don't recall. He does,
Yes,
okay.
okay, so it's more or less even as far as the execution for this part.
Yeah, and being where that lock is, too,
Okay,
he did save the fort.
It would be a big deal if it ended up that the fort on the first screen is the answer.
Yeah, you're right at this point. If it's the only required fort.
Seems like the answer to the final path is in the dark maze. Let's see this pipe check. No!
Oh, he's got it.
Here we go! High Flyer just a few hammer hits, just one level away from going to the championship match.
All right.
It's yeah. This one's basically all over, I think.
Moments away.
Don't blink, you're gonna miss it.
Yep.
And there it is. Ladies, gentlemen, others, please get your GGs out in chat for highflyer28. For they're gonna win the game 3, and the match, and advance to the championship round to face the winner of the coming match later this week.
Yeah, the gambles really were really good for Flyer today. You know, gambling again in that third race, just fighting the hammer bro that was out of the way, and picking up the hammer that made the entire difference. By virtue of being able to skip most of World 1 there.
That official time for High Flyer is a sub 28, just barely. It's 27:59. Oh, wow. I'm sad we didn't get a Game 5, but I'm satisfied by all of the games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to see about getting, the person of the hour here. And as you've already noticed, HUmanMustard has had enough for the day.
That is true. Yeah, it's a lot of races. So.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I'd be tired too after having to race back-to-back races for 2 hours.
But yeah, as you mentioned, High Flyer moving on to the finals. Opponent TBD.
Yeah. High Flyer will face either Ratboy or Danny P Speed. It's not all over for Mustard though, because he'll face the loser of that match in the bronze medal match.
Yep.
Should be getting hey, there we are. We are now joined by highflyer28. My goodness, Highflyer, how you feeling?
Well, I'm very glad that World Day went the way I hoped.
Oh, never mind the race the seed you just raced. Let's talk about Game 3, because that had a lot of questionable execution, but it still ended up working out for you in the end.
So I'm pretty sure you're referring to World 1.
Yeah, very much. And
I like looked at the map at the start, and as I played, I think 2 levels were required no matter what. But then when I played after the second level, for some reason I thought there was one that was needed no matter what. So I played one, and then like I saw the lock break animation, but I like kind of just zoned out, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, okay, I guess I can just do this, and I don't know. I guess I just got lucky, honestly. Seed bleed is real.
There were a couple of times where I think Mustard kind of like made mistakes too, and they ended up working out. Where like he ended up skipping extra pipe transitions. He's like, wait, I didn't mean to go in this pipe, and then it was like, oh, I was supposed to go back to the screen anyway. So I mean, in that way, it kind of evened out a bit. But yeah, that was like the kind of the run deciding thing. I think that happened there, and then again in the final seed here, like the World 1 hammer skipping like everything in the world was kind of the factor there that swung the race, because went out of your way to fight that hammer in World 2, and then we're able to use it right away in the next world.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with that coin chip moving over like that. There's no way to know if your opponent's gonna play it or where it even ends up. I mean, granted, I think I don't remember what the first part looked like, but it's just one of those things where it's like, well, it's one thing if I have to play a level to get to it. Obviously, you're not gonna do that. But if it's, if it comes to you, it's like, well, maybe my opponent got the same RNG and maybe they take a chance. So it's like, why not? I'll go for it. And I think I had Fire Flower too. So
yeah, you did. Yep.
Yeah, so anytime I have Fire Flower and I see a coin chip, I was like, well, double Wrangless is practically free, so...
yeah, that's kind of how I approach those two. So no, it was I mean, it ended up being a great play for you. I mean, that was a pretty major swing there in World 1. Would
you believe if had it not been for the end of Game 3, specifically, you both had Hammer Suit going into that. You made the clip. Mustard went normal.
Right.
You both took the top half door. Mustard got a hit. You kept your hammer. Past the troll laser. Had the status quo kept Mustard with the Hammer Suit, we're probably looking at a Game 5, maybe even a frame count, depending on that.
I think you had passed him, but I don't know if like how synced you guys were. So but you definitely passed, because you got the clip, and then he missed the 1-up clip, and then you guys both went for one attempt and then went in the door. So
oh wow,
you had, and he was like taking that section a little easier too than you were, and I don't know what it looked like he just stood up early. I don't know if like his down input just it betrayed him or what happened there. But
Oh, the like the upper donuts where that we
yeah,
had
because
the
you had the
duck where
duck.
you died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. So he stood up like he did it. He ducked, and then he like stood up early and got hit. I want to talk about race 2 as well because you had an interesting play in World 3, and that one actually decided that race too, where you did the double hammer play to skip one stage, and then World 1's the next world, and you know he had the hammer for that because he didn't do the double hammer play. What do you think you skipped? What was the one stage you skipped? What do you think it was?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I knew that it was either I knew that was gonna cost it if World 1 was gonna end up where a hammer was gonna skip practically the whole world. And when I saw it, I was like, yep, I pretty much lose. So I mean, it was just a gut feeling, and I just went with it. I mean, a lot of my decisions today have been gut feelings, so I mean, I could let one slide as long as the rest of them, I guess, were fine.
Yeah, most of them worked out. So
And
the
you
answer
must have and you must have had one heck of a gut feeling if you went for the early Toad House in that deciding game and just boom gives you hammer suit. Was the only one we saw in the rest of the game.
I mean, when you play a level and then there's a few pipes and whatnot, and if there's a Toad House and you're small, I mean, it's not a bad idea because you never know what's on the other side of where you're gonna end up. I mean, it could be Fort Knox, or it could just be a terrible level that just a mushroom or a leaf can just make the difference. And sometimes I just, if it's early too, like especially right there, it's like, why not? It's only how many seconds it is, but you never know. It could help. I mean, I could have got a frog suit, but you never know.
Yeah.
Not to mention it could, with it being a level like 8-1 to start.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to tell you the level you skipped was 7-6, by the way, and he clipped it first try. So.
Oh wow. Yikes.
Yeah, it's a rough swing.
Yeah, I mean it happens. That is how rando goes. So I mean, granted, when I make those mistakes, I tend to never do them again most of the time, unless it's dire straights, and you think you're really behind, but you never know. Because that's the thing too. I think that game too, that game I don't think. Yeah, because I don't remember where that extra hammer came from. I feel like it was from the I think it was the Fire Bro vanilla spot in World 2. That sounds about right. I think I fought one back there. I don't remember, but I felt like that was a bro I went out of my way, and I was like, ooh, I know he didn't play. I know for sure he's not going to be playing this bro. So that's why when I was like, well, I have the double hammer, you never know. But I mean, it is what it is. I should have thought, well, if he didn't play it, maybe I should kind of play it like he would. And that's definitely how I should have approached it. But like I said, it is what it is. And, thankfully it didn't cost me the whole match. So I just got to look forward now.
Yeah, it's, in my experience, when I played Randomizer, I never had, a double hammer that worked out for me, ever. It never happened, and I got beat by a ton of them. So it's just the World 3 double hammer, I'm not a big fan of. I loved in your third and fourth races where it was like, oh, World 3's right away. Don't have to worry about this stupid play coming in,
Yeah. And we all know, it wasn't Stewie that might have beaten you with double hammer, because we know that's a curse for him.
it was MIDI guy. I got MIDI guide.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's when I was like, man, I'm
the one who
concerned
faces
people.
either Rat Boy or Danny.
Yeah, I mean, no matter who wins that, and I'm calling it now, that's going to a minimum 4 games. I don't see that being a sweep. Both are incredibly good at the randomizer. I don't have anything against Danny, but I kind of do want Rat Boy because he's beaten me 2-0 twice in a row, and I want my revenge.
Oh. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here. But
yeah, a little bit of beef going in that match because there's the one race that I did commentary for, and Danny said he wasn't afraid of anybody on his side of the bracket, and he was afraid of Mustard potentially and Minigun on this side, so they're not left either. So I mean, talking a little bit of smack about you, maybe talking a little bit of smack about Ratboy. I mean, you know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, no matter who I play, it's gonna be a tough battle. But if I had to pick, I want Ratboy. I want my revenge.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll see soon enough.
You heard it, Danny. You're watched. You heard it. He said it. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you for really entertaining races. Some fun decisions in there too. I was sometimes it's like, oh, why did he do that? And I'm like, oh, dang, it worked out. That's crazy. Just really a fun set here.
It pays to be lucky, and it pays to be lucky sometimes, and other times it pays to have skill.
Yeah, and I kind of want to know what that fort in the last one did, because my thing was, okay, those two other pipes could have looped each other. I mean, I could have checked it, but I was like, no, I have a cloud. Let me just go exploring, see where this even ends up, and if it's a dud pipe that led to the locked one, then at least I know, and I could just go play the fort and then just take the other pipe. And then when I saw the hand bridge, I was like, well, there's only one pipe that leads here. Might as well just play them. And then I saw when I entered the one, I saw immediately it was a fake tank. I was like, okay, maybe that locked pipe leads there. And I saw that it didn't. I was like, okay. Oh well. And then I just went from there. I just hoped for the best, and yeah. And then I saw it was a minus. It was weird. It was like a +1, -1 type deal. It was weird. And not really, because it was like it went pipe bridge. I don't know what that setup would be called.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like
it was
double +1, I guess. It was weird. That was an interesting setup. The only thing I could think of is I think I played 3 forts, so I think that's what the other bridge did.
Yeah, you
actually.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Well, thank you once again for an amazing series of races, both you and Mustard. And best of luck in the next one. You're gonna need all of it you can get.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you so much for the comms. GG's the Mustard. Thank you to Diesel Pilot and Dust Minion behind the scenes, setting up the race rooms and making sure everything was smooth. So yeah, thank you so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
Thank you everybody for tuning in, of course.
it was a joy to watch and call, just as it was to probably race. Anyway, before we say goodbye, let's take a look at all the Mario 3 Randomizer tournament action we have coming up. Yes, we have one more semifinal match for the tournament, for the main portion of the tournament, with it being Ratboy versus Danny P Speed. That is Thursday at 11. Channel's yet to be determined, but it's probably going to be here. And meanwhile, before we get to that, there's one Challenge Cup match before that and one after that. The one before that will be Wednesday at noon with Night Shifter versus Jokubati. Yeah, again, Wednesday at noon. And then the Challenge Cup match, the other Challenge Cup semifinal match will be Thursday at 8. With Tazzle versus Pickles and Beer. So there's not a lot left in the tournament, but you should. But that's all the more reason to come join the Discord. Check us out. We're having a good time. We want to teach you. There are others willing to teach you. Come jungle in the weeklies. You'll have a good time.
Absolutely. Can't wait for those to start back up.
Yeah, I also hear the league is a blast too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Maybe I'll get in to call some action for that once Season 3 begins. But for now, I think that's gonna just about do it for us here. We got action coming up next very shortly. But if you've liked any of what you've seen today, make sure you give everything featured a follow. Both our featured runners between Highflyer and HUmanMustard, myself or the Haxer, if you've enjoyed the sound of our voices and whatnot, and just at large with the SpeedGaming channels. There's a bunch of other channels to go watch that have equal amounts of entertainment on there. Be sure to check out the schedule down below or by going to the website speedgaming.org and all that. But as for here, that is, like I said, that's going to do it for us in terms of Mario 3 Randomizer. So, on behalf of of our runners, highflyer28, HUmanMustard, my co-commentator, the Hacksaw, the people behind the scenes, including Diesel Pilot and Dust Minion. My name is the Crazy Dude, and thank you for watching more of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament. See you next time.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.